Hey guys. So, it's been years. So I had weight loss surgery, I think in a couple months it's gonna be like 7 years now. And I remember when I was researching it and wanting to get it done, and I would look for videos of people out there. Nobody would really get past like 2 years. I think it was once you're out this far, you just stop making videos. And that's what happened to me too. Um, because life really isn't, you know, you just kind of get things get normal, and you don't need to like pour your feelings out into a video and be like, oh my god, today I couldn't eat a burger, and you get like everything becomes normal and every day, and you know, you just kind of lose the will to do this. But I thought I'd do one. I don't know, just what came over me. I don't know. So a few negatives of the surgery going out this far is that, of course, I stopped taking my vitamins. Um, would take them, but not like I should. And the negative was that I became anemic and then got really low. It didn't really affect my life very much, but there were like weird little symptoms where I would start to notice it, and it would like bug me, and just being tired. And there's this one symptom that I would get that I don't know if it's a lot of people get it, but my tongue would start to get big. Like I feel like it wouldn't fit in my mouth, and I would be pushing my tongue against the bottom of my teeth, and that's when I know I gotta up my pills. I started to like, you know, and then also another symptom I would get, and I actually got this early on after surgery, was I'd be chewing my food, and swallowing my food was harder to do for some reason. It just felt like almost like the muscles in my throat and mouth were tired, like as if I had been eating all day. Like, I don't know, like I'm chewing and it's like you're trying to swallow, and it was like it just felt like there was this fatigue in your muscles, and it was like, that's weird. And so I remember like doing some research and finding out that that was a weird anemic symptom. So every once in a while, I'll start to get those, and I go, ah, I gotta take my pills. And I got some, because I hate, who likes taking pills? But I found these bariatric chewable irons, and I like take two at a time. I just, So I've been doing that, and I think my iron has been getting higher. Every time I get my blood work done, it's a little higher, a little higher. I'm kind of due for another blood work test, so we'll see. And also, my protein is garbage. I don't eat enough protein. I find myself after surgery not wanting to eat anything. Um, I feel like I'm becoming a vegetarian. I really want to eat mushy stuff. I eat a lot of vegetables, um, soft vegetables. I don't really like to eat tough meat. Um, I like pasta. That's bad. I do still like pasta. But things that I cannot do anymore that make me feel horrible, I still have to puke, is like Asian noodles, like rice noodles, or like if you've ever like had to like eat something in a pinch and you grab like ramen noodles or something like that, just put it right into the trash. Don't even eat it, because for me it's like I never, because the noodles are really long and I'm horrible at like just really chewing those noodles. I just like to slurp them up, and they just sit in your tiny stomach and they do not go anywhere, and then you have to go throw up because you're gonna die. um so yeah, I don't eat enough protein, and I'm not getting enough iron, so my hair does still kind of fall out every once in a while. Well, all the time. Never mind. Um, uh, and then my husband, he had it done, um, maybe 6 months before me, and he was staying super skinny. I was so jealous of him. But then, like a year ago, he stopped going to the gym, and he gained a little bit. He has like a little teeny tiny belly that he's upset with. But I still think he looks great, but he's really like mad at himself. But I'm hoping maybe his schedule will change and he'll go back to the gym again. I never went to the gym. I'm not about the exercise. My exercise is cleaning my house and just like gardening, and but now it's getting cold, so I'm gonna be in trouble. Gotta do something indoors. Um, Other negatives. I don't know. I felt like it aged my skin, but I think I'm just at that age where I'll be in my 40s soon, and that's just what happens to women. But I don't know. I used to have these really fat, squishy cheeks, and then they shrank down, and I don't know. I feel like I notice it more, so I'm constantly like slapping on night creams and trying to find something to stay youthful. Um, but I think like when you're not eating enough protein and you don't have certain vitamins in you and your skin is deflated, you just feel like older and uglier, and um that's kind of a bummer. But like it's not that bad. But you have to nitpick your life and just, find something to be upset about. Um what else? That's about it. So yeah, iron and the vitamins. I'm doing that again. I started doing some protein shakes just recently. Just a little crappy one in the morning just to get it down, and then, you know, my problem is that so the iron and the energy really just I started losing all that, and I felt really tired a lot. So I became like really addicted to caffeine. And in the past, I never could do caffeine. I'm one of those really sensitive people. Like even I did one of those DNA tests, and it said like you cannot process caffeine. And I was like, yeah, that sounds about right. I get panic attacks when I would drink coffee. But after the surgery, I noticed I started having really full blown anxiety attacks to the point where like I was losing it. So now I'm on Zoloft, and it was like the first medication that I was put on, and it was like success, like it works for me. Um, so I take that, but I have to eat it with food because it really upsets my stomach if I don't. But it really keeps me calm, and because it keeps me from having anxiety, I was able to now drink the coffee, and I'm now like a coffee addict. I love coffee. I try to do it like maybe every other day, because before, like, if you drink it like every day, it does, for me personally, it will make me anemic. I think they said caffeine will doesn't let you absorb the iron, or deplete your iron. And I really started to notice it when I would drink a lot of coffee. That's when my tongue would start to kind of push against my teeth, and um, those weird symptoms would start to come up, and I'd be like, "Argh," because I would just drink coffee all day, then come home and eat dinner, and my weight was doing really well, and I was like, "Oh, this is great," like I'd have like maybe like a little tiny breakfast, coffee, 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 coffee at work, and then I'd have just my normal meal at home. Which to anybody would look at that meal and like, "Wow, that's a perfect size meal. It's great," and there probably would be a little bit of protein on there, but it just, throughout the whole day, I wasn't eating any protein, and it all started to kind of catch up with me. But yeah, I was using the coffee as like kind of a band aid for not having enough energy, and I liked that spike of like woo, and being able to have all that energy to start cleaning and doing all kinds of stuff. Um, but then you get addicted to that, and then here I am, my hair falling out. So yeah, I've gained maybe 5 pounds, in the last. This is my like last video. I think I'm like 166 right now, and my lowest was 148 right after, like a lowest after surgery. So yeah, I've progressively been, you know, slowly gaining, um, which sucks. But if I didn't have the surgery and I was eating normally, those gains would have been like 40 pounds plus, who knows where I'd be right now. Um, but I feel so much happier. Do it. Seriously. If I really, really wanted to, I could lose that 5 pounds. Like, but I never really try. I'm just like, I've dieted so much of my life that like I don't have the will to do it anymore. I can't. I cannot. Um, maybe if I'm with a bunch of people doing it, but like I'm done. I don't know if you have any questions, put it into this video. I'm kind of feeling like maybe I might do another follow up one. So, doodly doo.